Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwaraha Guru Deva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Sarva Mangala Mangalle Shive Sarvartha Sadike Sharanyatrambake Devi Narayani Namostute Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Mahalakshmi Rupena Samstita Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha Om Aim Reem Klim Chamundaya Viche Om Shri Radha Krishnaya Namo Namaha Om Namo Narayanaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namah Shivaya Shri Hanumate Namaha. Welcome to Nitya Satsang. Today is the 1st of February 2026. I want to offer prostrations and Anandagodi Namaskaram to all the great sages and to Paramatma residing in the heart of every single being at all times. We are continuing to examine, just to pick up from yesterday, the 5 primary Sthayi Bhavas. These are elucidated, explained by Rupa Goswami. And these are sentiments, they are bhavas in terms of the relational connection with Bhagavan, with Ishtadevata. So the first one is Shantarati, the second is Dasyarati, third is Sakhyarati, fourth is Vatsalyarati, fifth is Madhuryarati. So we started talking about the Shantarati yesterday, and I want to go into that a bit further today, maybe even tomorrow. We'll take our time with this because these bhavas, this Sthayi Bhava means established, firm. That is necessary to enter into Madhurya Ras and that Madhurya Bhakti, and eventually to understand or to really move into that loving exchange with Bhagavan as far as the RAAS LEELA, that Charitra is concerned, that Leela is concerned. So this is all the background this is not even all the background, this is some of the background for it. Let's be a little bit more clear about Shantarati. So the term Shant comes from the Sanskrit word Sham, which means to be calm, quiet, at ease. Right? This is what it means. Shant Chit. So in the context of Rasa meaning the taste, the specific kind of emotional experience with Bhagavan, Shantarati refers to the sentiment of equanimity or spiritual state, spiritual stasis, S-T-A-S-I-S. Sthiti, the word we use is adhyatmic sthiti. But there's equanimity. Now in that equanimity, several points are there. There is a state of nivrutti. So you can write this word down here. Today's word, as far as the spiritual language is concerned, we're looking at Shantarati, S-H-A-N-T-A or S-A-N-T-A with the apostrophe on top of the S for Shantarati. And there are several ideas that are very fundamental, and one of them is Nivrutti. Nivrutti means what? 2 points are there. It represents the complete cessation of material hankering. Material hankering is called Trushna. T-R-U-S-H-N-A, or T-R with a dot at the bottom of the R. T-R-S-N-A. Trushna. Not Trushna, Trushna. Trushna means material hankering. I want this and I want this and I want this. Just continuous wanting. So the complete cessation, dhyan rakhna on this point. Cessation in English means stopping. It's to cease. Like a car that is driving at 60 miles per hour, and then you put the brake on, and then eventually it comes to a full stop. That full stop means the car is not moving at all. But if the car is moving at 5 miles an hour, it is not complete cessation. It is partial. So in Shantarati, there is an abiding state of nivrutti. I hope these points are clear. If somebody has questions, please do ask. बहुत ध्यान रखना इस points पर. Then we will be able to really go very carefully. Right? So these points should be very clear. Nivrutti is complete cessation of material hankering. Means I want this, jumping from one thing to the one thing. That wanting one thing after another, that is called Trishna. So there are two words here. Nivrutti, and underneath that word Nivrutti, to define Nivrutti, it means the stopping of Trishna. And there's another stopping, the complete cessation, the complete stopping of Shok. S-H-O-K-A or S-O-K-A with the apostrophe on top of the S for Shok. Shok is what? Lamentation, sorrow. I'm so sorry about this. I'm so feeling bad about this. I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling bored. Hurt from inside. To lament. The word in English is lamentation. L-A-M-E-N T-A-T-I-O-N. Lamentation. To lament. So the lamentation, the sorrow from inside is gone. Totally gone. What a sthiti. What a beautiful. This is part of Shantarati. Shantarati, huh? This is out of the 5 ratis that are shown. Rati means that rasa, that way of engaging with God. Right? So this happens in Shantarati. How it happens, we'll talk about that. We've already talked about it. We'll talk more. We'll see. So the devotee is fully liberated from the influence of the 3 modes of material nature. 3 gun ki jo maya hai, sattva, rajatama, it doesn't affect the individual at all, the bhakta at all. The 3 gunas of maya do not touch. And the bhakta is situated in something called Vishuddha Sattva. See, this is the reason why I said to you, ye jo RAAS LEELA ki jo baat hai, this RAAS PANCHADHAYI, it is the ultimate, topmost adhyatma. But to touch that even, a lot of background is necessary, right? So another term here, Vishuddha Sattva. What does that mean? What is Vishuddha Sattva? That is the border, that is the border of Sattva Gun and Bhagwan ka jo ऐश्वर्य है, भगवान का जो स्वरूप है, गुणातीत है, वो गुणों से बाहर है. So Vishuddha Sattva means it is not just Sattva, it is not just Shuddha Sattva, it is Vishuddha Sattva. Absolute, pristine Sattva Gun, which is literally, it is in one, almost we can say that is not in Maya, but there's just the tinge still of sattva remaining there. और भगवान कृपा करते, भगवान और भगवान के जो बड़े संत है वो कृपा कटाक्ष करते, और वो जो विशुद्ध सत्व जो है, pure transcendence, because the 3 gunas of Maya are not affecting the person, but still is gone to the point that they enter the border of Sattva Gun. And that border point is called Vishuddha Sattva. And just outside, just beyond that border is Gunatit, Purna Gunatit Sthiti. वो भगवान कृपा करते और अनुभव कराते, गुणों से बाहर निकल गए. My God, you know what happens in this? This cannot be described. All of the devatas, they line up for darshan of such a bhakta. वो पीछे फिरते हैं. बड़े बड़े जो देवता है स्वर्ग के, different deities, they start running after the bhakta. This is what happens. It's beyond our understanding, all this thing. This is only the Shantarati. Think about this. And also in the Shantarati, there is a, quote, neutral stance, S-T-A-N-C-E. The term neutrality is not synonymous with indifference. Koi shant ban gaya doesn't mean who cares about everything. It's not like that. Huh? Don't misunderstand. No. it denotes an appreciation of the Supreme Paramatma, Supreme Lord as Paramatma, Super Soul and Brahman. Bhagavan sarva jagah hai. Bhagwan ka Ishwar hai, Bhagwan ka Mahima hai. God is everywhere, residing in the heart of everyone. There's a constant reverence. The God is all-pervading, present everywhere. Without, there is no agitation of personal possessiveness. Personal possessiveness is this person is mine, this thing is mine, this is mine, and me and mine. जो अहंकार की बात वो नहीं है. It's gone. Ahankar is completely dissolved in Shantarati. Completely dissolved. Now see these points. Please be very careful in mapping the progression. Right? Just for a reminder, what are we talking about here? We're talking about sthayi bhavas. There's 5 of them, meaning established bhav of emotion that is oceanic emotion without any kind of deviation. It is like the, solid ground floor kind of. It's established emotion, not these waves of emotion, not that kind of emotion. This is called sthayi bhav. And that sthayi bhav has 5 different types of sthayi bhav. Sthayi bhav. STHAYI. There are 5 different kinds. And the first one is what we're talking about. That is called Shantarati, and we're examining that yesterday we started talking about it. We'll go into it today and then tomorrow also probably. Maybe even longer. We'll see where it takes us. There's so much to be said. We have to really understand this because this is very practical for us, very important for us. So the stance, STANCE, it's a neutral stance. Samoham sarvabhuteshu namedveshyosti na priya. Kitne sab shlok hai isme? The one who, vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavihastini shunicheva shabhakecha panditaha samadarshinaha. Samdarshan hota hai. You see a tree, a plant, a dog, a homeless person, a rich person, a fat person, an old person. Nirvikar drishti. Bhagwan hi hai sab mein. That is called the Paramatma darshan. Aisa darshan, that's nishta, that darshan is present in this shant bhav. Gyan bhi bahut hai isme. Lot of scriptural manan chintan. Mind has become so steady, peaceful. Right? And there's no agitation of personal possessiveness. The bhakta continuously believes and feels sab bhumi gopal ki, everything is belonging to the Lord. Hamara kuch bhi nahi hai. This is called nivrutti. Nivrutti doesn't mean just leaving the home, or people think of it that way. Nivrutta ho gaye. People use that word this way. But in reality, from adhyatmic point of view, it means the complete cessation of material hankering. That is, material interaction is there, but the hankering is not there. If I get this, then I'm happy. I want this, and then I want this, and I want this, and I want this. And it goes on. That is called trushna. Right? Hopefully you're writing these down. And then the other thing that stops if you remember, shok, lamentation, sorrow from inside, gone. At least for us, we should get this concept in the mind clear. That trushna and shok, material hankerings and lamentations, sorrows, are obliterated in Shantarati. और शांतरति कैसे प्राप्त होते? मंत्र जाप, भगवान का आश्रय, भगवान के साथ connection. It's a connection, but the bhav inside is shanta bhav. That's what Rupa Goswami is teaching us. If you have questions, please do make notes and please ask. Go ahead, please ask. Yeah, ask. Yeah. Namaskar.
What we said today, that is the thing. Like, with so much of knowledge that I am getting from here, but still swinging is there. like that. And as you know, I have a depression thing.
Yes.
So it is uh, it is also it is happening. I am fine also, like it's like I am quite good also at times.
Yes.
Like I feel energy that I didn't feel previously. I didn't. I feel that happiness also. Like happiness, money, that satisfaction type of a thing. It cannot be happiness like I'm laughing or not like that.
Yes.
But that no satisfaction. One thing that yes, today I have like these things were supposed to happen and these things happened and God did it and like he or she made me do it and like I feel that comfort and all those good things, those positive things. But still na those uh matlab that depression also, it is also coming, like it it is coming. So
Yes. Yes.
like what you were describing just now, like it shouldn't come, but it is happening. Like one day, and today, like today, I thought ki I couldn't even come in the group. Also, I was not able to come and ask ki I'm facing this problem or whatever. I from inside it was my mind was saying ki like people will be thinking ki yeah, same keeps on saying the problems,
No,
the
no,
same
no.
problem
It's
again
fine.
and again.
That's what this is
And
for. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
so I'm not able to like describe talk to someone about it. And the second thing is my mind keeps on saying that you do not deserve it. I don't know, yeah, maybe it is that negative part of the brain that is working ki you do not, because I know ki if I do this, now I know the tools and all, I know these things. Now there is knowledge,
Yes.
but my brain again is saying ki nahi, do not use that tool because
Right.
you do not deserve it. It
Hmm.
is saying things like that.
Yes.
So well, it might be repetitive again and again for everyone, but yeah, if you can please,
Sure.
um,
Sure. So first of all, thank you very much for sharing so openly. And that's useful for everybody. It's not just about you. There are millions and millions of people in the same situation, including so many spiritual people. So this is a common problem. This is a common phenomena. Be very clear. Just what we're talking about. Shantarati, right? These two words.
mm,
Shant means what? Steady, steadiness, sthirta. This is a meditation. भगवान भगवान भगवत तत्व कैसा है? वो पूरा स्थिर तत्व है, अलौकिक दिव्य तत्व है. You know, it is a very transcendental tattva. Bhagavan is present everywhere, present in everything. This is our faith. So the steadiness inside is to be opened up. It is to be opened inside through enhanced connection with God. I'll give you a simple example. Bhagwan Shankar की जो स्वरूप, भगवान शंकर की जो form है, you know, that he's sitting in ध्यान में बैठे. बहुत pictures, you can find them online, thousands of them. Shivji is sitting in meditation. His eyes are maybe like half closed, you know, something like that. Ganga is flowing, Tripunda is there, third eye is there, the snakes are there. Or dhyan mein shant, he's sitting in samadhi, dhyan mein baithe. What is it showing us? He's teaching us, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Hey Prabhu, aap jaise shant hai, that is only me. You are inside of me. My original swarup is this. Not this disturbance, depression, agitation, manic episode, this thing, that thing, million words are there. All those agitations, which is ashant. The word is ashant. Very simple. Shant or ashant. ठीक है? So ashanti जो है, we detect, oh, this is this thing that is going on. That is not me. You know, so what to do? Very simple sadhana. Bhagwan Shankar का एक photo रखना. Maybe a small one like this. You know, keep it next to you. And whenever we see that there's a disturbance going somewhere, अशांत थोड़ा हो रहा है, माला लेनी, हे प्रभु उनका ध्यान करना. Just ध्यान in the sense, you can do meditation on any of the forms of God for some specific purposes. उपास्य इष्ट देवता तो वो तो है ही. So ध्यान in what sense? That the quality you have, that you are absolutely steady. You please bless me with that, and that is me. I am that steadiness. I am not this disturbance. I am not this agitation. I am not this revolving around, this depression and agitation and energy drain and worry and tension and fear and all this mess that is going on. I have nothing to do with that. What is my next action today? I'm going to do that. Or do more mantra sadhana. Bring the mind into steadiness deliberately. And it doesn't happen just in 1 second or just by one. It happens in its own way. We don't know how much time it takes. For if you take 10 people, for 5 people it will happen within 1 mala, 2 malas. Well, some other people it might take 2 hours. Some other people it might take much longer time because they are holding on to all that disturbance. So the problem here is that we are holding on to the agitations inside. Those agitations are not me. They are experience that I'm having, and the agitations settle down by connecting with that sthayi bhav. That's what this is, that steadiness. By connecting through the mantra with Bhagwan Shankar, with Devi, with Bhagwan Krishna, unke sath connection karna hai. The difficulty is our ahankar, our conditioning is so strong, it doesn't want to connect with anything other than it wants to drown in its own sorrow. That was the whole point that we were making today, right? About shok, trishna and shok. These 2 words. I want this and I want this. This is missing, that is missing. Isko trishna kehte hai. And shok is I'm feeling sad about this, somebody did that. Yahi sab chalta hai mind mein.
You spoke what I was thinking, you spoke it without even knowing I was thinking. So, and yeah, one thing I have to point out that nowadays when I'm doing the jap at that time, as I have I feel God in the form of mother and father.
Beautiful.
So that protection,
yes.
When I'm sitting for jap and I'm doing jap, that protection, it comes into my mind ki I do not have to worry.
Bilkul.
It is all, I am a child and my mother and father are there and they are going to do whatever is to be done, they are going to do it.
Yes.
And I do not have to worry about anything. So this feeling only when I'm doing the job, it's actually coming.
Yes.
Every day nowadays, with the grace
right.
of God, that it is coming.
Then
it is going on.
Because you are in the state of sadh. You're not a siddha yet. आप जब सिद्ध बन जाएंगे आप बन जाएंगे. You will be. Siddha dasha kya hai? What is siddha? What is meant by somebody with a big jata and big beard and with all kinds of different malas? इसको सिद्ध कहते. सिद्ध कौन है? Siddha means mastery. This is the angel wing concept. Mastery. Mastery of what? Mastery of your own fluctuation. Fluctuation chalta hai. Your siddha means you're not agitated by anything at all. That is called siddha. It's very simple. So you are not a siddha yet, but you are on that path. You, me, whatever, all of us are together. We are on this path towards siddha state. We are in sadhan state. So what you just described very correctly and beautifully, it's correct. Exactly where you are. There are times where you feel when you're doing your meditation, jap, you feel a lot of energy inside, clarity. Everything is very good. That gives you a glimpse that wo glimpse milta hai, that will remain eventually like that continuously. It will just remain. You don't try to make that happen. That will happen by itself as you are deflecting away from disturbance. Disturbance aa gaya, right there, pick it up and say, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. This disturbance is not me. This disturbance is not me. I have nothing to do with this thing. Prabhu, you are mine. You are mine. This is called ashray. In the moment, मैं ब्रह्म हूँ, मैं दिव्य हूँ, मैं ये disturbance हुई नहीं, मैं मुक्त हूँ. This is called Atmanishta, and in that Atmanishta भगवान की उपासना करना, मंत्र जाप करना. As soon as the disturbance comes up, do this. And this is written by Bhagavan Swaminarayan. It's written by all the sages. As soon as any agitation shows up, immediately de-identify with it. That's not me. मैं वो नहीं हूँ. मैं कौन हूँ? मैं दिव्य हूँ. मैं शिव हूँ. Not this foolish, disturbed, tormented mind. That's not me. And that's how the mind becomes strong. मन में जो शक्ति आ जाती है when you do this. जो शक्ति आप में है already. But what we are doing, that these agitations, disturbances, worries, tension, fear, we are so used to that, the ego is feeding on that nonsense. It is a rakshas. ये सब राक्षसी बात है. Rakshas, वो भक्ष, in Gujarati we say bhakshan. It means they're devouring shakti.
Yeah.
Fear, anger, tension, worry, it devours shakti. Radha ji ka naam lena. Namah Shivaya mantra kare. Krishna, any deity. So tattva to ultimately is only one tattva. You take any name you want, but take it with shraddha. And my recommendation always, Shiv ji ka dhyan karna when this stuff happens. Disturbance जब होता है ना, शिव जो ध्यानस्थ शिव है, not the Shiv with the वो जो तांडव करते, not that Shiv, with the because Shiv ji के भी बहुत स्वरूप है, भैरव and all, there are so many swarupas are there. So you want to do the meditation one, the Shiv with the
meditative, yeah. It's calm and it's so calm.
Yeah. Bas.
Eyes are closed and like he is meditating.
And Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. वो आकृति का ध्यान करना, वो जो मूर्ति है, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. You know, and hey Prabhu, this disturbance is इसको फेंक देना. Take it and cut it out completely with strength. Hold the mala. This is the weapon. This is ये जो माला है, it's like it's Trishul, it's the sword of the goddess. And then so the Shakti inside, it opens. And it just opens up, and then you are strong. You are completely strong from it. आपकी जो आंतरिक शक्ति इसको destroy नहीं करना. Depression, anxiety. बोलो.
See, what happens is in the morning, early morning, you get up at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Then I do some Bhagwan ka. Is it okay? Because I wouldn't have had bath and all that early morning, and I don't get up that early from the bed. So, तब भगवान का नाम याद करना जब
it's absolutely okay.
Is it
yes.
okay without
yes.
having our bath
yes.
and all those things?
You can take the name of God anytime, in any place, under any situation. The only thing is when you're doing mantra sadhana, जब बीज मंत्र की साधना कर रहे हो, or when you're doing वेद मंत्र की जो साधना है, or you're doing Vishnu Sahasranam, when you're doing certain the stotras and mantras and all that, at that time you should be sitting on an asana or on a chair, and with after taking a shower with pavitra bhav. That is the recommendation. You know, but Bhagwan का जो नाम है, शिव का नाम है, राम का नाम है, बराबर, नारायण का नाम, किसी का भी नाम आप ले सकते हैं, नाम जप कर सकते हैं, भजन आप बोल सकते हैं, but mantras, stotras and beach mantras, they should be done sitting in one place for a specific period of time, so many rounds. Like for example, I'll give you my own example. You know that we do the Siddha Kunji ka stotra ka jo havan hai, Mata ji ka jo havan hai, I send you pictures and all that many times. But there's a whole process. I cannot do that even. I mean, you know, I can wear these clothes, but I have to take a shower. I actually, you know, do a full shaving by completely. I shave my whole head actually. You know, make sure that my body is absolutely clean. You know, and then before the mantra begins, there's about half an hour, 45 minutes of other previous mantras. There's a whole process to go through for certain advanced, more focused sadhana. You see, but so it's like that. It's like that. There's even puja clothes that have to be worn. So it's like that. But when we're doing just, you know, mantra jap kar rahe, athwa just Bhagwan ka naam le rahe, anytime you can do that. Actually, that is the whole point. You should be able to, when you wake up at night time, sometimes you'll wake up at 1 o'clock, you know, with full energy. So keep a mala with you. Sit on the bed or sit in the chair. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Kar dena, koi baat nahi. You can make a small diya. People say, you know, can you do a diya at night time? Absolutely. You can make a diya anytime. Anytime. God is present everywhere at all times. You know, so this is not, there are certain types of Vaishnav upasanas, they close the curtains and you're placing the deity to sleep. That is for our benefit. Bhagwan doesn't sleep or anything like that. That is for our bhav and bhakti. That's why. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So, Aarti, like मैं दिया रखती हूँ. I keep a diya in front of God. And,
yes.
But is it like every day? Because what happens कि I am like कि जप करना है तो in that sometimes I forget to मतलब दिया को घुमाना.
Yes.
जो आरती करते वैसा करना I forget. So is it like very important to do it, or मतलब is it important to do the आरती with मतलब वो करके आरती करना जरूरी है कि दिया करने से सिर्फ it's okay?
It has to do with bhav. See this स्थाई bhav again. अंतर में भाव जगाना है. How to awaken the love, like for example dasatva bhav, as a servant bhav. Jab aarti, when we wave the aarti, it's not just a physical action of waving. Anybody can wave this aarti. So many kids, so many people are doing that. What is the quality of the emotion, the bhavna, the understanding, and the feeling and the ashray inside with which that is done? That is the whole ball game. It is not just the act of waving the aarti. That is a beginning. I can take the aarti and wave the aarti. Now, if you forget to do it, you forget to do it. That's the waving the aarti is not the point. The point is the bhav inside. But the ritual is there to open the bhav. The ritual by itself is just, somebody who is, like, say, a Japanese person who doesn't know anything. He said, I tell him, you wave this thing. He said, what is this thing? I'm just waving this in front of these dolls. It has no meaning at all. Iska koi gyan nahi, iska koi mahima nahi hai. So it doesn't mean anything to that person. You see? But when you are a bhakta, Bhagwan ke bhakta hai, inka mahima hai, inka gyan hai, inka swarup ka mahima hai. So the whole dimension changes. The dimension changes because the same aarti becomes Param Bhakti. The ritual is a doorway into Bhakti. The ritual is not having significance by itself. The ritual is just it has been created to open that door into Bhakti. Now, once you are in that doorway, you can have the Aarti there, you can have your eyes closed, you can have your eyes open, you could be in the forest somewhere, you could be anywhere. It's all Bhakti. That is the goal. That the goal is to open the dimension of Bhakti everywhere. Go ahead. Does it make sense?
Nowadays happens. It makes sense, Mane, from inside.
Yeah.
It comes ki, how will you feel if I'm saying ki my father and mother, Aarti I'm doing of my father and mother, na? So there are things that father and mother do for their child, and the child again has to do for their parents, right? So my mind starts, I don't know where it comes from, because usually my mind says something negative, but this thing comes ki, how will you feel if your parents do not do this for you? How will you feel? I don't know where it comes from, and I'm like, it makes there are things to be done, so just do it. Like, do not keep questioning. I feel it comes to mind. Is it right or is it wrong?
There's nothing to question at all. It has to do with the intensity of love and mahima. Bhagwan ka kiski aarti kar rahe. That is called Shraddha. See, like, take Ramakrishna Paramans. Ramakrishna Paramans is doing Aarti and Puja of Devi Kalika. Maybe 10 other people are doing the same, physically the same thing. Farak kya hai isme? What you tell me.
It's love.
Okay, go further. But okay, now bring that inside. Ramakrishna Paramans ki jo sthiti hai, Mirabai ki jo how she sees Krishna. Like that. That, try to see how they're seeing, and then you try to see that way. Okay, Ramakrishna Paramans Devi ki jo bhakti karte, wo kis bhav mein karte, kis sthiti mein karte. Again, you have to go through Ramakrishna Kathamrita. Unki sthiti kaisi thi? Thousands of people are doing Aarti of Devi. Why everybody's not Ramakrishna Paramahansa?
Mm.
Right? The same. You maybe do the Aarti, very elaborate Aarti, but it's an internal dynamics that is the whole ball game. अंतःकरण कितना शुद्ध है, कितना कनेक्टेड है, कितना पवित्र है, कितना एकाग्र है इसमें, कितनी श्रद्धा है इसमें. That is what it's all about. Then the goddess appears. It's no longer a murti or a stone or anything like that, or just some beliefs. Bhagwan sakshat hai wo. Sakshat means actually that Paramatma is present in front of me. That is called Aarti. And the word Aarti also means it has the meaning from the heart. From it is a aradhana. It's the quality of the emotion that is divine emotion. That is called Aarti. It's not just singing the Aarti and doing that is the very beginning physical level action. Good. It's good to do. Karo. But just by doing that doesn't mean that emotion, you have that. The doing that it helps us in that direction. The rituals are created by the rishis to help us to open the dimension of absolute jnana, absolute bhakti. So that's why the rituals are done. But the rituals by themselves, if you just do the ritual without any knowledge at all, it may have some benefit. It does. It's not like it doesn't. But it's a doorway. It's a doorway to open this from inside. Huh?
Okay.
So nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. See, I see that if you eventually as you progress further, yeah, you can have a very disciplined. This time Aarti should be done. This time this is done. That's very good. At one point, as devotion increases, koi niyam nahi rehta. All niyams are gone. There's no time. You'll wake up at 1 o'clock and do Aarti if you want. You'll wake up because you're in love with that Paramatma. वो आपको दर्शन देगा at night time, and you'll be awakened with ecstasy. When you go outside Jagrat Swapna Sushupti, इसमें कोई नियम बियम नहीं है.
Ramakrishna Paramhans, there was a shishya, there was a lady. She used to see Krishna Bhagwan,
yes,
Bal Gopal. So there is a story in this thing.
Yes. Yes.
So Swami Vivekanand, he didn't believe it first. It is all it's in the mind and everything. But later on, he realized that she does see Bal Krishna.
Definitely.
Bal is there with her.
Definitely.
So that lady asked Ramakrishna Thakur ki, should I continue my puja and everything? So then Ramakrishna Thakur said ki now you have to do it for his good.
Yes.
You have to keep doing it for Thakur's good. Now it is not, you are not doing it for yourself. Now you are doing it for him.
Exactly.
And so he is okay. He is good. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It is a divine romance. Paramahansa Yoganandaji used to say there's a whole book written called The Divine Romance. It's a romance. It's a loving exchange. So it is a connection. And this is why scriptures, these concepts we're going through every day, why we're going through this, so that our connection gets established. That is not for academics or for some just making recordings and putting. It's not. That's okay. That has its place. Our goal is to actually connect with that Divya Tattva. वो जो दिव्य तत्व है उनके साथ कनेक्शन करना है. And that is the amazing thing. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. Like how can there be? वो महा आनंद घन जिसको कहते हैं भगवान आनंद घन है. इसके आगे क्या? How can anything even compare to that? Impossible. Depression. We don't even need to use that language. It's meaningless stuff. Just keep a small murti of Bhagwan Shankar and have 100% connection. Hey Prabhu, aap mein jo gun hai, you bring it inside of me. These disturbances have nothing to do with me. They are completely not me. That is called anatma. Don't try to analyze them. Don't try to go into them. Don't try to do anything to them. Say that is not me. That मूर्ति भगवान की जो मूर्ति है, भगवान शिव का जो फोटो है, ध्यानस्थ शिव, always keep, always, all the time keep that with you. Everybody should keep Dhyanastha Shiv for this reason. As soon as we feel disturbance, and then we do Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Do more, lots of Namah Shivaya mantra at any time you can do it. Absolutely. Or then automatically mind will become, things will be, all that stuff will be cleared up. आगे का ज्ञान आ जाएगा इसमें से. It's कितनी सुंदर बात. It's the biggest medicine, you know. Shiv mantra is the biggest medicine. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. ये महामृत्युंजय मंत्र है. This is how it is pronounced, but it's difficult to pronounce. So Namah Shivaya mantra कीजिए. No, same thing. नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय. कितने सुंदर धुन. और इसका ध्यान. Do 11 rounds of mala. Don't waste energy on thinking, well, this should have happened, that should have happened. Let it happen, whatever is going to happen. What we have to bother with this sansar? जो संसार ऐसे ही चलेगा. Sansar is made out of 3 gunas of Maya. It's not going to change. It's always going to be like that. इसके साथ इससे ऊपर उठना है. That this word that we saw today, what a beautiful word that is. That is called Vishuddha Sattva. Vishuddha Sattva. Pure Sattva gun ka border aa jata hai isme. You know, so Bhagwan ke saath, when you connect sincerely, all the internal agitation stops. It definitely, he'll take care of it. परमात्मा की शक्ति ऐसी है, वो सब फिक्स कर देंगे. हाँ, इसके आगे किसी का भी नहीं चलता. But you have to do your part. That's all. You do your sadhana. We do our. This is why we do every day at 7 o'clock. We start from 7 o'clock to 8:20 or sometimes 8:30. We do literally an hour and a half almost every day. All mantras and bhajans and all. Why we do that every day? To fix the damage from inside. Everybody's damaged. Everybody needs. Every human being is damaged except for the enlightened saints. There's not a single person who is not. इसे डैमेज फिक्स कर देना. और फिक्स हो गया है तो आनंद कीजिए. So the same sutras, mantras, bhajans are going to take us further into anandam. But this is why so much time is spent, because this is what life is about. Life is not for throwing and wasting away. You know, Adi Shankaracharya ji said, if we don't connect with Bhagavan and Brahma Vidya, we're committing suicide again and again and again and again. कितना डैमेज करते हैं for ourselves and others also. And most human beings are just they're just trapped. It's unfortunate that like that, but they're trapped inside sansar. They don't have ये ज्ञान नहीं है. वहाँ विवेकानंद स्वामी, रामकृष्ण परमहंस, कितने संत परंपरा, day and night they worked. There are thousands and thousands of sant parampara, and they sacrifice themselves for the benefit of the world. Why? Do they want anything for themselves? They want nothing. They're not here to gain something like the egotistical human beings. They are here to constantly pour the gyan and bhakti and krupa and karuna towards everybody, and then they can actually leave their body anytime. But that's why Vivekananda Swami was told by Ramakrishna Paramahansa, you don't go into that nirvikalpa samadhi. You cannot be selfish like that. You have to be a banyan tree where thousands and thousands of people will come. You can give shade to them. How can you be selfish by going into nirvikalpa samadhi? कितनी amazing बात है. बनन करने जैसी बात है. You see, so if selfishness can exist up to nirvikalpa samadhi, तो बाकी तो संसारी जीव का तो कुछ क्लास ही नहीं है इसमें. Beautiful, amazing. Right? It's clear, right? It should be pretty clear now. But बस अभी इस clarity में रहना, अभी छोड़ना नहीं इसको. That's all it is. That's all.
I have a question.
Thank you.
बोलो.
In south, in south of India, many temples prohibit people wearing salwar kameez and all. Okay, I believe in prohibit, or people don't like this thing that sari is the only thing that has to be worn by female.
Yes.
And dhoti and for men.
Yes.
But my feeling is that as long as you are decently dressed.
Yes.
How does it matter whether you are wearing a shalwar kameez, sari, dhoti, pant, or whatever it is?
it doesn't matter in that sense. The only thing to keep in mind, it depends on your bhav. You know, आपके अंतर में किस प्रकार का भाव है भगवान के साथ?
That is all I feel, that the
That's
bhavana
all.
has to be more important.
What
than,
difference does it
making
make?
it-
You can wear a t-shirt. A man can wear t-shirt and shorts. Although you shouldn't be doing that in the temple. They don't allow in the mandir. But आप shorts पहन के और t-shirt पहन के भी जाएंगे, तो क्या? Maybe the mandir has certain rules. But when you're going in a park, let's say we're going in a park and you're going to go for jogging, are you going to wear a 3-piece suit for that? No. You're going to wear very comfortable clothes with a hat and all that. But आप मंदिर में नहीं है? I'm asking you, Devi ji, I'm asking you. When you go for...
No, Bhagwan to sab jagah hai. God is everywhere.
Then that's it. Then that's it. So what do the clothes have anything to do with this?
Yeah, I think Guru Nanak was asked this direction you are not doing properly puja, you have to do. He says, tell me which direction is.
वो सब जगह है.
God is there.
He's but temples have their certain rules, restrictions. That's okay. We have to respect that. But the internal limitation. See these rules that are there. You know, like they do not. Many of the Sannidhi Bhagwan ki just said, they say do not enter. You know, they don't want people to touch the deity. We understand that. But
Yeah.
but that you cannot get fanatical about those things. You see?
Yeah. No, I can understand if you're basically not to distract other devotees and
Yes.
unka bhav वगैरह में and all. That's why they say that.
Yes.
But if it is a decent to wear,
Decency.
whether it's
And look,
salwar kameez or
yes,
sari, how does
yes.
it matter?
Different temples have different restrictions and rules. You know, many temples keep the male-female darshan very separate. They don't even allow, like in the Swaminarayan tradition, they're always separate, male-female.
So this is all from Islamic tradition. It has
Yeah,
come, Sachin.
well, it is there, but there was some reason why that was adopted by certain saints.
Right.
But at the same time, when you're doing Havan and Pujan, the whole couple has to sit together. You see,
Correct.
you cannot separate at that time. जब हवन करते हैं, the couple has to be together. In fact, and when I do it at home, the whole family has to sit together. So you don't separate people at that time because the goal is to bind everyone in love. You see, so you have to see the purpose behind why it is done. What purpose kya hai? What is the situation at that time? Why the rule is established? Who established it that way? What is the reason behind it? There's a logic and reason behind it. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is, right? ठीक है? Yeah, but nothing to worry.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Bhagwan ka naam kabhi bhi lo, no issue at all. And if you whatever you're wearing, no. Mahavir Swami at one point when in light, वो तो सब कपड़े छोड़ दिए थे उन्होंने. ऐसा नहीं करना, you know.
I know.
But he's not in body consciousness. And in Sanatan Dharma, then there's a whole Jaino में जो है Digambar or Shwetambar parampara. Digambar parampara.
Right.
They have groups of community that supports them, you know. And they don't even wear clothes. They don't have anything in their
As long
possession.
decent, that's what I feel that, you know.
What is that?
So as long as you're wearing decent attire.
You see, this is the amazing thing of Sanatan Dharma. इतनी प्रकार की साधनाएं don't ask. इतने प्रकार की सब बात है जो भी है. जो in India, you know, सब भूमि गोपाल की, so many thousands of kinds of sadhanas are there. Babas are there, and gurus are there, and teachers are there. But decency, and ultimately, look, what is the purpose of going into mandir? भगवान के साथ भक्ति करनी. किसी के show off नहीं करना, and all that nonsense thing has nothing to do with this. That's all. Right? Okay, very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Keep it up. Keep it. You have some mukta already. You know everything already. Other comments. So what was the terms today, if you remember? Trishna, Shok. Both of these goes away. Lamentation and material hankering. In the state of nivritti, that state of nivritti means total cessation of material hankering and total cessation of lamentation, of the sorrow. Completely it stops in what? Who remembers? With rati? Shantarati. Right, hopefully you're taking notes. Archana ji, you want to say anything?
Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Boli.
No. I got, so much good discussions and everything. Yes, I mean, getting all the answers and, trying to improve every day Devi ji, Sucheta ji, their questions help us a lot.
Yes, they do. They definitely do. That's why
Yeah.
I'm encouraging everybody to say something at least. So
Right.
yeah.
No, it's helped us a lot. And as we talk about that, I have my Laddu Gopal,
Yes.
and वो छोटे छोटे नोटी करते हैं मेरे को. I mean, I can see that वो
Yes.
भाव.
Yes.
It's not like it's a murti or anything. It feel like
प्रत्यक्ष भाव.
it's my son, right?
Yes.
तो बच्चों के साथ जो होता है
Vatsalya. That is the fourth one. That is called Vatsalya bhav. We're going to talk about that later on. Yes, very good.
Right. And Sachin bhai, this is so sometimes I'm thinking, because I grew up in the family like Chusta Swaminarayan, like
Yeah.
like my grandparents were very, very strict, like the roti, we made it in milk.
Yes.
If we made it in water, it has to be a separate.
Yes.
No garlic, no lasan, and Shiv Bhakti. Itni Shiv Bhakti thi. I never, and I don't know, it was my ignorance before. I was like Laddu Gopal, Seva, all those things. Ek taak jam kya hai? Like, I'm a simple girl. Like, I never attract towards that. But then I don't know what happened, and Krishna ऐसा ध्यान ले लिया, पूरा life ले लिया.
Yes.
Now everywhere I can see the Krishna.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I felt like I don't know, that change, how that happens in my life. I really don't get it, because completely I was like, did not know anything about even Radhaji or anybody, like completely out, like no base. But the bhakti attracts me some reason, slowly, and then like I completely like into that now. Like I cannot think anything, like I just in a YouTube or everywhere, I just want to listen about them, like what their leela, their, I don't know, it's just like I feel like I'm living there,
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, very good. That means your devotional connection is increasing a lot. So let it increase steadily. Continue to let it increase. Keep it inside. Let it grow and develop beautifully from within. And इसमें क्या हो जाएगा? Eventually, if you look at Vachanamrut, Garada Pratham number 5, I don't know if you ever read Vachanamrut or not, but in Vachanamrut में लिखा है, राधिकाए सहित श्री कृष्ण भगवान नु ध्यान करवो, ध्यान ना अग्रनु वचनामृत. And if you continue doing that meditation, राधा कृष्ण का जो ध्यान है, then भगवान की दया होती है, कृपा होती है, और आपको दर्शन देंगे. ભગવાનની મોટી કૃપા થાય અને ભગવાનનો સાક્ષાત્કાર થાય. So if you don't let it go, if you don't back off, whichever form परमात्मा के, वो तो एक ही तत्व है, whichever way that you are worshipping that Paramatma, he will come into your life and really build that bond. और वो एक भक्त और भगवान का दिव्य संबंध है, वो एक संबंध. So it is a relationship. And there's no barrier in that. See, this is the whole point of Madhurya Ras. Madhurya Rati is conjugal love. Now, conjugal love we understand with man and woman, right? But how do we understand conjugal love with God? We're going to talk about that. But it's called amorous love. It's a love. Bhagwan ke sath prem.
Yes.
You see, now see, I'll give you a simple example. People who are lovers of nature, you know the people who love mountains and rivers and flowers and some beauty. Maybe they don't worship murtis and all that, but they love nature. तो किसकी उपासना कर रहे हैं? वो देवी की उपासना है. It's not anything different, but they're in love with nature. All they have to do is to recognize that beauty has its origin in that Parameshwari, and so that becomes a doorway. So a flower is beautiful, and the beauty of the flower is a doorway into the Adi Ras, into the Adi Sondi. This is why it is called Madhurya Ras. That love, which is pure, intense, atyant sundar, Sondarya. You see, so that the source of beauty is the Adi Ras, and that is Shri Radha. But that is the link. So even a beautiful mountain, a beautiful tree, a beautiful flower, a beautiful row of houses, anything that we see is beautiful
Right.
That is, its source is in Shri Radha.
Yeah,
It
it's the
doesn't-
love. I mean, completely. Like, I understand what you're saying, that because I'm feeling that when I'm seeing outside, when I see birds, when
Yeah.
I feel Radha, Radha, Radha everywhere.
Everywhere. Bas.
I don't know how that comes. There was no base, but that comes. And, definitely you also help that. I don't know, maybe I don't know how it's entered in my life. I don't know.
That is by the will of Bhagwan Krishna. उनकी कृपा से ये सब होता है. भगवान कृष्ण and Shri Radha ji, उनकी बहुत दया. That's why I keep saying every day, we cannot do this without. This is their plan. उनकी इच्छा है, इसीलिए ये होता है. हमारे हाथ में कुछ भी नहीं है. गुजराती આપણે નથી કહેતા, મારી મરજી વિના રે કોઈ થી તરણું નવ તોડાય, એમ મને જાણ જો રે મારા આશ્રિત સૌ નર નારી, જીવ ઈશ્વર તણો રે માયા કાળ પુરુષ પ્રધાન, સૌને વશ કરું રે, સૌનો પ્રેરક હું ભગવાન. You understand? You heard this, right? ઓરડાના પદ છે. You understand, right? So
Yes.
there are four poems like this written by Premanand Swami. भगवान क्या कहते हैं कि मेरी मर्जी से ही सब कुछ होता है, हमारे हाथ में कुछ. सो व्हेन वी कनेक्ट विद परमात्मा, आपके जीवन में अर्चना जी आपका कनेक्शन बहुत इनहेंस हो गया है. तो कंटिन्यू, लेट इट स्टेबलाइज, लेट इट कनेक्ट ब्यूटिफुली. भगवत गीता का बहुत अभ्यास करना, राधिका जी की बहुत भक्ति का, राधा नाम करना, राधा नाम लेना, और भगवान के मंदिरों में जाना, सबके साथ प्रेम. एंड जो भगवान के जो भक्त है, इनके साथ ही आध्यात्मिक बात करनी. Other people we need to recognize they are not so much interested. उनमें परमात्मा का दर्शन करना और उनके wish well for. Don't try to throw this on anybody's head. You're not doing that. I'm telling. I had a lot of
Right.
difficulty with that in my younger years because we don't have the maturity. Maturity nahi thi. We were new and all that overexcitement and whatever it might be. So भगवान आपको दर्शन, सबको दर्शन देंगे, वो definitely देंगे. If you connect with Paramatma and you don't let go of him, he will definitely come to you. 100%. इसमें कोई संशय नहीं है. If you don't back off, तो क्या चमत्कार होता है. चमत्कार, बड़े से चमत्कार, अब हमारा जीवन तो दिव्य बन जाता है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, और भगवान का दर्शन होता है. और क्या चाहिए जीवन में. ये सब कचरा, ट्रैश बात सब छोड़ दो, ये सब बात.
इन भक्ति में इतना पावर है, इतना
course.
अच्छा लगता है कि उसमें से वो भी भाव चला जाता है कि भगवान को देखना है, पाना है. Just you want to do it. You just want to continue this. That's why I feel
exactly.
That's why, like sometimes I said, I don't want anything. Even this, the bhav, the love, when it's flow, I say, I just want to stay in that.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Exactly. और भगवान क्या करते हैं? By force, 4 types of mukti, ashta siddhi, navnidhi, वो सब देते हैं. But bhakta is not concerned with any of those things. हरिजन तो मुक्ति नव मागे, हरिजन ने घेरा बैठा तीरथ, नित्य गोविंद गुण गावे. Have you heard this bhajan? हरिजन ने घेरा बैठा तीरथ, नित्य गोविंद गुण गावे रे, 68 तीरथ संत सभा मा अणतेड़या नित्य आवे. हरिजन ने घेर बैठा तीर्थ, नित्य गोविंद गुण गावे. तीर्थ क्या है? अब जहां अखंड गोविंद का नाम है, भगवान कृष्ण परमात्मा का जो अखंड नाम है, राधिका जी का विदाउट ब्रेक वो जो नाम चल, सब तीर्थ, वह सब क्षेत्र, सब शक्तिपीठ, एवरीथिंग इज देयर. हरिजन ने घेर बैठा तीर्थ, नित्य गोविंद गुण गावे रे. लुक इट अप ऑन यूट्यूब, पुट इट इनसाइड देयर. बहुत सुंदर भजन है वो. कितने भजन कीर्तन. It is like a flow of divine amrut, every single. And you're exactly right, Archana ji. There's no question of coming out of this. इसमें ही रहना है और इसमें रहकर सब क्रिया करनी. जॉब में जाना, ड्राइविंग करना, कुकिंग करना, गोपिकाज आर हाउस होल्डर्स, वो सब क्रिया कर रही है. ठीक है, बहुत सुंदर.
Singing is still there, but it's getting slow.
It will not be there at all. It will not be there.
But singing is there. Feeling, Sucheta ji bol rahe the. Everything is there. Those kind of the feelings comes to us too.
But eventually that will not happen. So don't worry about it. Don't pay attention to that. Keep attention on Paramatma. ભગવાનના સ્વરૂપમાં અખંડ વૃત્તિ રાખવી, માયાના સ્વરૂપમાં વૃત્તિ નથી રાખવાની. ખ્યાલ આવી ગયો? You understand, right?
Yes,
you keep your
yes,
vritti,
yes.
and automatically the Maya will stabilize. And you don't need to do something to the Maya.
Right.
It's like, whatever the Maya is, Sattva gun, Rajo gun, Tamo gun, it will सब automatic stabilize हो जाएगा. वो भी भगवान की ही दिव्य शक्ति.
What works for me when some thought comes which is not positive or which is detrimental to the mind, body and all, I start doing long breathing like yoga. So I do that so that my thought
Yes.
is,
that is a yogic
kind
process.
Of distraction for me.
Yes.
So I do long breathing.
And you can take, when you take deep breath in, भगवान का नाम ले सकते हैं आप.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's
either Soham or something like
Namah
that.
Shivaya, yeah, whatever.
All that.
Or you can do the beach mantra. You can do the beach mantra. I'm beach mantra आप कर सकते हैं. Klim beach mantra कर सकते, depending on your state of mind.
But that is only if I'm physically I've had bath.
Yes. Otherwise, just take
so
the name. Take the name. Yeah, that's fine.
That's all I do. That.
Yes. Yeah, you can just do regular breathing. But वो निर्बीज है और भगवान का नाम लेके तो वो सबीज है.
Yeah. So I try to do this one of those Soham and all those
Very
things.
Good. Keep it up.
Thanks.
अति सुंदर. बस आप सब महान आत्माएं.
Oh, all that is from your pravachana's that I'm so amazed. Archana ji is so young and God has been very मतलब उनके अभी जीवन में भगवान का इतना आया है कि I pray for her that she will be progressing in that direction.
Definitely.
But yeah, what I say is देर है दुरुस्त है, that kind,
No, Namaste Devi ji, no.
God bless you. This is nothing.
No.
It won't happen. भगवान के बगैर ये सब होता नहीं है.
Right.
You are blessed.
नहीं देवी जी, आपके साथ कुछ शेयर करूंगी आपके बारे में ही. I know I never met you, but when you are not here on the satsang, I was seeing that. I say Devi ji is not there. In couple of times, I didn't know that you went to the India. So I say, I hope she is okay. Is her health
That's
okay?
So sweet of you.
So I was thinking, but I was afraid to ask. I don't want to be like nosy or anything. But I was thinking about you when you weren't here. I was like missing you, like because your questions and everything. It's so good and it helps us. So thank you.
No, more than that, Archana ji, after all these things, we have become like a family,
Yes,
that's
yes,
what it is. So,
yeah.
So all of us are progressing together. I should say that.
Yes. Yeah, feel connect. We feel connect.
Correct,
Definitely.
correct.
Thank you to Sachin bhai
Thank
to help
you,
us.
Sachin.
Yes.
Sachin, thank you.
It's just seva. भगवान की दया से सब होता है, and we just keep progressing. Main point is this स्थिति में जाना है, अखंड आनंद की स्थिति है, अखंड प्रेम की स्थिति है, और ये सब disturbance जो आते हैं, don't pay any attention to them at all. बिल्कुल नहीं. Just de-identify with them and भगवान के साथ connection करो, continue your karma, continue your activity, or automatically those things will subside automatically. We don't have to do anything to that. So
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Very good.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Excellent. But आप सब दिव्य मुक्त है. Keep it up and continue further. If there's nothing else, let's close up here for today. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Deva Maheshwaraha. Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Sarva Mangal Mangalde Shive Sarvartha Sadike Sharanye Trambake Devi Narayani Namostute. Om Shrim Rim Shrim Kamale Kamalale Prasida Om Shrim Rim Shrim Shri Mahalakshme Namaha. Om Divalingaya Namaha Urdhvalingaya Namaha Anandalingaya Namaha Dvadash Jyotirlingaya Namo Namaha. Om Shri Radha Krishnaya Namo Namaha. Om Hrim Swaha.